What is up, Gemini? Welcome to your general timeless reading. Go ahead and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. And also keep in mind that these are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. And also don't force it to fit. I don't know why I totally forgot my normal intro, but we're just gonna keep going. Anyway, I am having a promo on Patreon right now, so if you want a free 15-minute reading, go ahead, check that out. That is for tier 2 and 3 patrons only, so if you go ahead and sign up as a tier 2 or 3, you get a free 15-minute reading with me. If you want a normal reading or Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead and book your session on my website, and I do have a $10 off discount code on my website right now for you guys for the month of March. Why? Just because I'm nice like that. So go ahead, check it out. It's 4-hour-long sessions, so that's for you. Just a goodie. And let's get into it, Gem. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. And let's see what we got going on for you. Okay? Okay. Let's start off with Revelations Tarot, because you're feeling rather colorful today. All tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below in the description box. Epic fail, right? That's a nice one. Gemini, I like your energy. Your energy feels like very lively today. Why do I feel so much like tension in the collective. It's not like I feel arguments. I just feel like people are really struggling to stay in a very optimistic state right now. The collective is kind of going through a dark night of the soul. So just try your best to stay grounded, to stay very positive, say a lot of affirmations, spend a lot of time outside right now. Do things that are really uplifting for you, right? 4 of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, and Death in reverse. Yeah. This is a shift in consciousness. It's a shift in consciousness. I just talked about this in Sagittarius's reading. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to talk about it again, because I talked about it on Patreon too, and I should have just done a collective YouTube reading for it, honestly. I really should have. Okay, so what's going on in the collective? We have a massive group of the collective that's like, it's majority of the collective is already in the 5D, right? 5D consciousness. And this shift happened when we had the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction back in 2020, going into 2021, so December, January, right? Then we have this group of the collective that is going through their own awakening, because we've all been asleep. I'm not a fan of that label, but it's just everybody's on their own path, right? So we have a group of the collective that is currently going through their first awakening, and they're kind of still in the 3D, and they're going through an awakening as we're finally accepting, oh, we're already in the 5D. It's time for us to truly accept that we're in the 5D, right? This higher consciousness energy. So now this group that's in the 3D, this lower frequency consciousness, they're actually waking up. I just really don't like these labels, these terms, but I know that most people understand those terms, so we're just going to use them, okay? They're going through this awakening, and they're understanding that now, and they're going through this shift in consciousness from one foundation, 4 of Wands, to utter confusion, right? Queen of Swords in reverse. What's happening in my mind? Why do I not see things the same way? Why do I feel a little lost right now? Why are all my emotions all over the place? Why am I lacking clarity about what I really want to do, who I am, what path I'm on, where I want to go, who I want to be, etc., etc. Welcome to the dark night of the soul, right? In between worlds, literally 3D, 5D, between worlds. Hangman energy, right? Why? Because they're going through a rebirth, a death process. So this does not have to be you, but this could be the people around you in your environment, and that could be why there's this tension with you and other people. Same thing happened in a lot of the other zodiac readings I've been doing this week. It's just because if you're in that higher frequency state and you have people around you in your environment, if you're new to tarot, I highly recommend watching How to Interpret Tarot as a Reader down in the description box. Tarot readings pick up on the energies around you too. So if you're butting heads with people in your environment, or if you really want to be alone right now, these can be energies around you showing up, because they're going to gravitate toward you if you're a higher frequency, because they're going to want help, because they're going to feel a little lost right now. And a lot of people that are going through these awakenings are going to go through it very quickly, because the universe is kind of like, hey, You got to pick up the pace. We're in the 5D. You're a little bit behind right now. But that's just how their path ended up laying out. It's not their fault. It's nobody's fault. It's not a fault thing. It's simply that there's just a pocket of the collective that it turned out that the way their path laid out is that they're going through their awakening right now. That's perfectly fine. Just how my path, my awakening was a few years ago, and your path, your awakening was whenever your awakening was. Theirs just happens to be during a massive consciousness shift, which is really crazy. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, strength in reverse. They're struggling. They're really struggling. Strength in reverse. It's almost like energetic depletion. And then we have Emperor in reverse. This feels like a loss of control. Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, because they feel this new, it's like they want to have control over how things are going to play out going into this new cycle. And the Eight of Pentacles, it's I don't know how to do it. The Moon in reverse and Judgment. Moon in reverse and Judgment is almost like wanting to understand their path. I want to understand my path. I want to understand where I'm going. They don't though. They don't. And so if you're attracting these energies, or if you are this energy, just be very patient with yourself. Hold space for yourself. Hold space for this individual. Be very compassionate, okay? Very interesting. Very redundant. Very redundant to Sagittarius's reading. Let's use do I want to use, let's do Witch's Tarot. Let's do Witch's, let's do Cosmic. Sorry, I keep switching my mind because I'm really torn. Okay, we're gonna do Crystal Visions. I changed my mind completely. Okay, so Crystal Visions. Four of Wands, Aries, Queen of Swords, Libra, Death, Scorpio, Strength, Leo, Emperor, Aries, Ace of Pentacles, Earth, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio, and the Moon is Pisces. For those of you who want the signs. I probably won't say the signs when I get into clarifiers though, to be honest with you. Okay, let's clarify the Moon first, because that's your overall energy. Page of Wands, yeah. They want to know the soul path. What's meant for them. The Page of Wands is the soul. It's kind of like the inner child card for me, but it's also the soul's path for me. Especially in a reading like this, it's definitely going to be the soul's path. Because the inner child always reminds me of what you truly want, what really resonates with you on a soul level. Because that's when you're most connected to your soul. It's when you're in your innocence, right? Six of Swords and the King of Swords. But there's this part of you, or the person that's gravitating toward you, that wants to be so logical with the King of Swords energy, wants to be so methodical, but I can't move forward until I know what's really there. What's the reasoning behind this? Where am I going? And that's this Emperor energy, wanting to control, wanting to know, wanting to have everything so practical, so planned out. That's the lesson of surrender with the path, and that's what they're struggling with, because we have the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. The masculine and the feminine energy is going through this massive transformation in order to move into this new cycle. And it has to do with their masculine energy needing to surrender, the need to control, and the feminine energy needing to accept that sometimes the need to understand, because we manifest, we create things from idea, from thought, from the feminine, right? And right now the feminine's really freaking confused. Sometimes we don't need to understand. And it's very hard when you have all this sword, all this thought, mercurial, right? The mind energy. Gemini is mercurial. Okay, let's look at the Four of Wands. Let's look at the foundation. Strength. Oh, see, here is where it goes downhill, because in the 3D, if you're in the 3D or this person, right, we're just going to talk as if it's you, right, because this feels like one individual. Whoever this is, Their current foundation feels very stable. They feel very confident. They know exactly what it is. And yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, they're the Queen of Wands. I've created this and I have everything I need here. And all of a sudden the universe is like, okay, but then we got to take it away because you got to shift into a new consciousness. You're like, wait, what? It's like someone coming in saying, your lease is up. I know you love your home. You can't renew here though. You have to find somewhere completely new and you can't take anything with you. I'll give you all the money you need, but you can't take any of this with you. You have to start from scratch. You have everything you need to create the life you want again, but you can't take anything that you currently have. You're completely provided for, but you just can't have anything that you currently have with you. So it's not like they're going to struggle, but it's just the thought of having to start all over that's freaking them out, you know? It's just a mind game. It's a control. It's a control thing. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's the exchange of energy. It's the manifestation. They're freaking out about, how do I create? What am I going to create? What am I going to build? I don't know what I want to build. I have everything I need to create this life, but what do I want to create? 1111 on the timer when I just looked up too. Master numbers. Exactly. For that new Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Judgment. What do I want to build for my path? What does my soul really want? What is my truth? I don't really know. Who do I want to be? What do I want to create for this new cycle for myself? They don't know because they're disconnected from their inner child, because they're being so methodical, so logical about it. But where's the heart space? How can you connect to the inner child without knowing what you really want, what you really love, right? Let's look at the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Between the 6 and the 7 is that Ace of Pentacles energy. They're not sure what they want to invest in, which we already knew because we just talked about that. So let's look at Death in reverse. This feels like divine guidance. Yeah, death again. If you've been with me for a while, you know when I get the same card on top of the same card, it's validation for me as a reader. The channel message so far for you guys is correct. Yeah, a lot of divine guidance. And then you have the frickin' moon, and then you have the High Priestess. I'm not going to take the rest because those two cards really stuck out to me. You have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Tower. I'm not going to take the rest. I only take the ones that are like poking out at me. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Tower. Yeah, this is the heart space. This is the transformation that needs to happen in the heart space. And then you have the High Priestess and the Moon. The only two cards in tarot that really speak to illusion. There's something about this High Priestess that really is a rebirth energy, though. The High Priestess to me is also an Empress gone cold, though. It's like an Empress energy that has shut down the heart space. The Moon really feels like third eye energy. The Moon feels like the intuition. It's almost like this Queen really relies on their intuition and right now is really struggling to access their intuition. And I think that the reason they're struggling to access the intuition, though, is because they're so disconnected from the heart space and so in the head. This transformation that they're about to go through is really going to help them get back in touch with their emotions. There's so much insecurity, though, about this new cycle. That's where the shadow work's going to come in, though. The Tower is going to bring the Tower and death, all this Scorpio energy. It's going to trigger a lot of shadow work. And collectively, we're going through a dark night of the soul, which is all going to be shadow work. Some of you are like, oh gosh, more shadow work. Yeah, it is going to be, because you're going to realize, you're going to see very quickly your own thought processes, emotional blocks in regards to, like, let's say someone handed you $1 million and said that you had to create a new home for yourself right now, a new life, a new job with that money, and sustain your family. So nobody else in your family was going to be working. It's almost like this person is trying to recreate their current life and they're freaking out. But they have everything they need. They're fully provided for. They really are. And everything's going to be fine. It is going to be fine if they just thought about it in the sense of taking it one step at a time. Just take it one step at a time. They don't need to figure out the whole plan in that second. Just one step at a time. One step at a time. Because that's more than what they currently had anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's trying to see their self-sabotaging habits through fear. It's all fear. It's just all fear. A lot of it feels surrounded by stability and money and the home, finances, which is probably why I keep wanting to use like home and finance analogies. A lot of you, it is also just the shift into a new higher consciousness, but that comes with transformation in your material world as well, right? Because as we shift into a higher frequency, we attract new circumstances and new people and new environments. And some of you, those new environments are probably going to be jobs or quitting jobs, starting businesses for yourself, ending relationships. And when you end relationships, you're probably going to be moving out. If you're living with that person, having to get your finances in order so you can have a new home for yourself. It's going to be a domino effect. But don't allow the fear to get in the way of allowing yourself to step into those new realities and create those new realities that you're so capable of doing. Because with Strength in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, that's a big fear of not having complete control over how things are unfolding. And you're not going to have complete control, and that's okay. That's really okay, because it's all going to work out. It really is. That's a big surrender, though. It's kind of like, I'm not going to trust this chick on YouTube that it's all going to work out. By having confidence in yourself. 9 of Pentacles. You don't gotta trust me, but the question is, why aren't you trusting yourself? It's not about what I say. I don't know why you're not trusting yourself, though. 9 of Pentacles. Where's your confidence in yourself to make sure that the situation's gonna unfold naturally? Where's your trust in yourself that everything's gonna work out in your favor? Where's your trust in the universe that you're a powerful manifester and that you're capable of creating such a strong, stable foundation for yourself that when you walk away into this new cycle, that you're gonna be fully provided and supported for? You know? I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust yourself and what you're capable of. 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Self-care. Loving yourself. Having confidence in yourself. That feminine side of you, which is the manifesting energy, right? Your thoughts create your reality. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am regal. I am resilient. I am determined. I take steps every day to get closer and closer to my goals. I'm attracting money by the second. I am an empress. I'm a master manifester. I am receptive to all love and abundance and prosperity that is always flowing my way. I don't gotta chase anything. It's always coming to me. I don't gotta worry about it. I don't gotta worry about it. I sit back, I relax, it comes, I give it back to the universe. It's a give and take all time. Flowing like a damn river. Okay? You don't gotta worry. Chill out. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. This is a very, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. It's realizing the depths of what you're truly capable of. The Ace of Swords is about authenticity. It's about truth. This is realizing the depths of your truth. The realizing that you can have an Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles is a tangible material reality. A material new beginning. It's not an Ace of Swords, which is truth. It's not an Ace of Wands, which is passion and sex and soul. It's not an Ace of Cups, which is love and emotion. It's tangible. You can touch it. You can touch it. It's here in the 3D. Something you create, something you build, something in front of you. You can touch a ball on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You can make it for yourself. And you're going to see that. Oh, what are you making? A 4 freaking Wands. Why? Because you're a 9 of Wands, a wounded freaking warrior. What's between the 4 and the 9 is a 5 of Wands. What's a 5 of Wands energy? Determination. Because somebody lit a fire under your damn ass and made you realize, oh, I am confident, I am capable. Even when I think that I need to have control over everything, when I realize that, I really don't need to, as long as I have faith in myself and shift my perspective into one that's of a higher consciousness energy, 3D to 5D, that's when you end up being capable of truly manifesting things for yourself in a very rapid pace, right? Very nice. Let's look at this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, though, because this is kind of what worries me. I'm not a fan of 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is kind of someone who's like, cool, I manifested it, I can stop now. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yeah, so now we have 4 of Swords. Nap time. King of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is your higher self telling you to work on your masculine energy, because your feminine energy, very nice. So you've done the manifestation through your feminine energy. Your masculine energy is the distorted side of you. The masculine energy is the controlling side of you. So mini Emperor is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So very redundant with the King of Pentacles Emperor energy going on. Very controlling energy, right? So if you have selfish tendencies or very controlling tendencies, or tendencies where you need to have things a certain way, your way or the highway, your higher self is calling you to reflect on that and ask yourself, why do I have that? Is it a need to feel safe and secure in my choices? Is it because I don't trust other people? Is it because I don't trust myself? Is it because I feel if I don't have control that things are always going to fall apart, right? What is it? Is it a trust thing? Is it an insecurity thing? Is it, only you will know, right? That's the side of the masculine that needs to be healed. With the Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck, it's telling me it might be a little trust issue because it's a very guarded energy. And you might know that, Queen of Swords. You might already know that. But with the Hermit underneath that, there's a need to go within and check that out. With the Hangman, get a new perspective on that, okay? But Gemini, this is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want a free 15-minute reading, sign up for Patreon as a tier 2 or 3 patron now through March 15th. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a Master Reiki practitioner. Go ahead and check out my website. I do have a $10 off discount code for all hour-long sessions for the month of March for you guys to just use if you want to use it. And like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.